The next transformation is going to deal with simple, compound and complex sentences. Though you know what those three types of sentences are, I'm just going to give a brush through, or I'm going to just take you through the three types of sentences before we start with the conversion. So as you all know, a simple sentence is an independent sentence with a main clause, a subject and a predicate. Okay? So you will have a subject, a predicate and a main clause. The main clause, your subject and predicate are a part of the main clause, and then a compound sentence. In a compound sentence, you will have two independent clauses. So two main clauses with a conjunction. And a complex sentence, you will have one or more main clause or clauses and one subordinate clause. Now you need to be quite clear with this or with these three types of sentences as to how many clauses are in each type. If it's a compound, you have two main clauses with one conjunction, and if it's a complex sentence, one or more main clause with one subordinate clause. So though you have learned this in your earlier sessions, I have just taken you through the three types of sentences because our next transformation of sentence is going to be from a simple sentence to a complex sentence, and this introduction I hope would help you to have an outline or an idea as to how we are going to go about with the transformation. So it is from a simple sentence to a complex sentence. So my first example is going to be this. He confessed his guilt. Now that is a simple sentence, just one clause, and you have a subject and a predicate. So when I convert it into a complex sentence, I need to ensure that I have at least one main clause and definitely a subordinate clause also. So he confessed that he was guilty. So that is how I convert it into a complex sentence. So he confessed again is the main clause, and that he was guilty is the subordinate clause. As you know, because the subordinate clause cannot sustain nor can it give any proper sense to the sentence without the help of the main clause. One more example. I expect to meet Annie today. That's a simple sentence. I expect that I shall meet Annie today. So here again, I expect that is it's not an independent clause. It doesn't give any sense. Whereas I shall meet Annie today gives sense. So that is a principal clause. and I expect that is your subordinate clause. So this is how you identify your simple sentence and make sure you have at least one main clause and one subordinate clause for it to be transformed into a complex sentence.